Hello, welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be talking about going beyond advertising. Hey there, fellow business owners in an ever-changing world, entrepreneurs, and those looking for the actual secret to success. Today we're going to be diving deeper into a very deep structure and a topic beyond advertising. We're going to look at the long term and what is working in 2025. In a world full of opportunity, we need to know how to actually go and build a structure that would scale your business. So join me uncover this key ingredient to go beyond and pave a way beyond advertising. Yes, it's more than advertising. So I'll be going deep and talking about that. So join me. So today we're going to be looking at building a solid foundation. It is more than just an marketing, is more than just campaign, it's more than just having to pay for an ad. You see, my friend, advertising is very crucial, it's very important, it's a fundamental element for your groundwork, but that's not all it takes. For a business to really scale and succeed, you need to have a very strong understanding about your customers. You need to know what they want, what they don't want. Comparing yourself to your competitors, looking at what is attracting them to you and not going over to your older competitors in the same space. Then you need to understand how to build a very strong relationship with your customers. Right? This is as important as the customer's experience when they purchase or get things from you. These are things that advertising cannot do. Yes, you can put out a billboard outside, you can set up a very wonderful campaign, but when they walk in, how do you welcome them into your brand? How do you welcome them into your small business, your big business? How do you manage that experience from the door or from the DM to after purchase and post purchase? How is the experience like? How is the feeling like? That's something you need to understand. Then the next thing under the solid foundation that I'll be talking about is how do you nurture this relationship? Do you send them emails? Do you send them broadcast messages? Do you send them SMS? How do you nurture your relationship with your customer? Do you have like a list where you can always reach out to them from time to time, even without them buying things from you? Or you have to wait till when they get something from you? How exactly do you nurture this kind of relationship? So understanding this will give you probably an edge over many businesses, because even if you have a store, you should find a way to get the details of your customers, get to make them feel part of your business. And a very strong relationship will not just give you authority in that business, it helps them trust you more and also love your business. That's something I'll talk about. Now, harnessing customers' satisfaction with word of mouth. Now you have built a very strong relationship with your customer. The second thing I would also advise going beyond advertising is encouraging your customers to tell other people about your business. There is something about transferring your trust from one person to another. When a friend tell you about a product, it's easier for you to purchase that product than a stranger. A stranger can be a salesman, a stranger can be a cold call, a stranger can be a cold email. It's really hard because you don't trust that stranger. But a friend, you have known this friend for a period of time, you can easily trust them and trust their opinion. And that's why you are going for a night party, you're going out with your friends, and they'll be like, oh, your outfit is not good, and you will go back and change it. Just imagine a stranger telling you that. You'll be like, who are you to tell me that? So harnessing the power of word of mouth to grow your business is one of the fastest way to grow a business. But this can be a good effect and also a bad one, in the sense that when your experience is good and wonderful, they can easily tell people how amazing it is. But do you know what people describe more better than good things? Bad things, like very bad things. It might not be that bad, but have you ever seen anything that they are explaining or expressing as bad that it wasn't that bad? I'm a Christian, so I go to church, and I was in church and the pastor was like, you have to pray. And he was trying to explain a very bad scenario that something happened a few weeks ago, and the car was a truck had an accident, and it was spinning in the air for like 10 times. And I was like, bro, how did you count it? Oh, that was on a lighter note though. But I was like, who is counting? Like the truck spinning 1, then 2. But the fact is, you can't express bad experience in a very light way. It's just there's this sense of exaggeration that comes with bad effects and bad news, right? So you have to understand that you must work on your customer satisfaction, because the word of mouth, like, just imagine they're telling a friend, oh, I got a cup from this brand, and guess what, the cup broke immediately, and they told me the cup is strong, the cup is good, and my 2-year-old daughter just picked up the cup and she fell it, and all of a sudden the cup is not working anymore. Like, it fell and that was the end. And they can't say that in a very good way. The exaggeration has to be there, right? A car owner would want to exaggerate. Like, I got a car and you will not believe the engine knocked, the tire went down, this and that and that. They will keep listing, although it might be just one problem, but it's bad news. The exaggeration factor just has to come with it. So always work on that. Always think about that when you're advertising. Then the next thing you must do that goes beyond advertising is value proposition. What makes you stand out? What's that secret ingredient in your business? That there are several hair stylists across the nation, but what makes you different? What's that key? What's that special thing you have? There are several caterers, there are several food companies, there are several tech companies, but what is your own value proposition? What are you standing on? What is that secret thing that this is my own? I own this space. Like for me now, I told myself I want to own a space in performance marketing, in the sense that there are several agencies good, they can do a campaign, they can handle your billboard, they can do this, but my space is, I want to be able to get a company from 0 to 1,000 to hundreds of thousands in dollars, right? Hundreds of thousands, even in millions, and that's the goal for me. And this is true performance marketing, and as simple as that. My goal is clear, simple, and direct. I'm not just doing a campaign, I'm not just doing an ad, I'm not just setting up. No, like, this is my value. All my platforms, all the mediums I have, I would communicate that there is a way you can do this, and that's what I'm going after. Now I know mine. What is yours? What is making your business different from every other businesses in your space? Like, research has said, researchers proved that the business you are starting, there are 500 similar businesses in the same space. If you're starting a tech company, there are 500 people doing exactly the same thing. If you're a hairstylist, there are even more, because the lower the skill, the more people can do them, because people like doing lazy and easy things, just psychologically. When it's getting harder, like, very few people want to do the sales work that you want to turn a company from 0 to 1,000 clients, 50,000 clients. Very few people want to do that, because it's hard work. Sending cold emails, having cold calls, meeting day by day. Very few people are top salesmen, but we have a lot of salesmen, but very few are top salesmen. We have a lot of agencies, but very few are top agencies, right? The harder the work, the lesser the people. So you need to increase your value proposition, so you are not in the space of the majority or mediocres. You are in the space of specialists. They are in the space of the very few. Very few people go to school. Like, a lot of people will go to primary school, a lot of people will go to secondary school. Very few would enter into the university. Lesser compared to the number that enter into the university. Very few would continue for masters. Then some will stop there, but very few would become doctors. Very few would have their PhDs, and like that. So it becomes the number, right, get lowered when the value is being So for you to stand out and go beyond advertising, you have to increase your standard and value proposition. So the last thing we're going to be talking, or second to the last thing we're going to be talking about, is earn the trust and build credibility. Don't serve a customer the first time and the next time you are doing rubbish, like you are just not making sense. In a world craving authenticity, advertising alone won't cut it. We need to earn the trust and credibility. How? By fostering genuine connection through transparency in your communication, ethical practice, exceptional communication, and consistency. My friends, consistency is key. We must deliver our promise. We must deliver on our promises. Engage with honesty and integrity. That way you can forge a system that has built beyond advertising. Right? Imagine, yes, your advertising work, your marketing campaign strategy, everything worked out well. They walk into your store and what they are saying there, it's fake. How do you imagine your customers to feel? How do you think they would feel after everything you have done? You're now selling BS. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So focus on delivering on that promise. What you said on that ad poster, oh, this is free, sign up, it is free. Let your free be free. Don't let your free be somehow free. Don't let your sign up now, we're closing in 10 minutes. Don't let your 10 minutes be 10 hours. Be 10 minutes, not 10 hours. Stop lying to make people buy. It's not important. It's not important. Let your suit materials that you're making, these are the original materials. You posted it on your social media. You did all the campaigns and everything. Gave influencers to wear, and you are telling people that, okay, this is the wool material from UK, from Canada, from anywhere in the world. Let it actually be from there. Don't go somewhere around the market and just find it in the local market and say, oh, it's original. Stop lying. It's not good. It would affect your brand in a very, very bad way, and you can't come back from it. So adapt to this secret, and I believe you can build a very strong foundation beyond advertising. And the last thing I'll talk about here is adaptability. The key to striving in a very, very changing landscape. You can adapt to new system. You can adapt to new trends. The world is changing very, very fast. And if you can stick to learning, few years ago, just a short story, few years ago, advertising was literally traditional. You have to go with the book, draw out your map, your campaign from billboard to TV station to radio. But now, the same advertising, the agencies doing that then are now they're having less profit, going down the drain day by day because the digital space is changing. Right? Last year, I was in a meeting and we were talking about how the digital advertising has also evolved to keyword search, in the sense that everyone now talks to Siri, everyone is talking to Alexa. Now the campaign system is going into that, pushing your ads on AI, that Siri can recognize a brand, like, oh, hey Siri, can you help me order a pizza? Siri has to understand, has to choose the pizza vendor he's going to get from. And if your content is not optimized for Siri to know that, definitely Siri won't pick your brand. It's probably optimized to search for Domino's, or probably search for any other pizza around that location that has optimized that has optimized itself for the AI to recognize. Now, the traditional marketing of Google is still working, but now we are moving heavily into marketing where everyone is getting their advice from ChatGPT, everyone's getting their everyone's talking to their phone, Siri, Alexa, and every other AI is on the phone, and that's where marketing is tending towards. Marketing is heavily tending towards nano influencers, micro influencers, communities, and it's changing every day, every single day. At the ending of this year, I feel there will be more technologies. There will be probably now virtual realities. Now you can do your ads on virtual reality. So you need to adapt. So in conclusion, my fellow business owners, let me be honest as I can, right? Advertising is just the tip of the iceberg. Sincerely, if you think, setting up your billboard, doing all the marketing is all you have to do, brother, sister, think again, because it is way more than that. The true lasting success comes from the holistic journey of a customer's experience. A solid foundation, satisfaction, differentiation, trust building, and adaptability of your business. So thank you all for listening to this episode, and see you in the next video. Thank you all for listening to CYB Checkmate Your Business. Kindly share this episode with a friend, family on Instagram, WhatsApp, and all other social media platforms. And that is one of the best ways you can support this podcast. For now, see you in the next episode.